What's up out there? It is time to run another dungeon. So since the last video, I have been working on all of my different combat skills. I think specifically ranged, magic, and slayer. I think everything else was 120 hit points, and prayer was already at 120. So I've basically ran as much as I can run. I'm idling on Fierce Devils right now, trying to get the rest of the amulets that I need for the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs. I've got one, but there's a township trade where you can get multiple more. So I'm up to 27 of these amulets of torture. I let this run for a while on the volcanic cave for a little bit, and I didn't get any. I think I let it run for a couple hours and I didn't get any. So again, I prefer to do the Fierce Devils to get these things, but it is what it is. So I've got a few more. I'm kind of just running that in the background because I don't really have anything else I can work on right now. And I would like to get the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs. It's something that doesn't cost me any summoning tablets or anything. It's just something I can work on in the background. So that's what I've been working on. So let's gear up we need to start gearing up for this next dungeon. Because as I understand it, and it's been a long time since I've ran any of these dungeons in here, apparently you can only run this as magic. And I totally forgot about that. If I knew it, I don't know it anymore. So gonna have to set up for magic. We're gonna have to set up for prayer. I think I want to do Battleborn. This is gonna give me attack interval. It's also gonna give the enemy damage reduction. And I know we're gonna fight a bunch of magic creatures, so maybe I want to do protect magic. We'll try this out. And I have a feeling that I want to run damage reduction 4s. And we're going to need some kind of tablets, which are over here. I need tablets, which I think we can do burn in here. We'll find out when we get in there. What's the one that does more damage? This does 154. And what does this give us? This gives no damage from burning, which I don't think matters. I think what we might want adds a little bit of magic accuracy and hit. I think we might want that. Plus 30 minimum damage for all standard magic spells. I don't think we're running standard magic spells. Well, we are, I guess. I kind of want to run like Incinerate or something like that. The reason being is it doesn't miss. We're above the accuracy rating, so it's just not going to miss, and it's continually hitting. So we're going to try this dungeon out real quick and see how this goes. I believe I've got enough stuff. And we can't do curses. We can do auroras, so we've got that on. Prayer is set. I think that's what I want. I don't know how this dungeon's going to go. This is one, man, I haven't done any of these dungeons in a long time. This is a cursed forest, and apparently you can only do this with magic. So we're going to see how this goes. And so far, so good. We're up to 520 on, oh, you know what? Before we do this, do I have any agility that's non-combat that I need to switch over? Nah, I think we're good. Okay, so we'll go do this dungeon. We'll go do this. I don't know if we're going to succeed in this, and here's going to be the problem. If I can't get through this dungeon, then we're at a definite stopping point because I have to continue through this dungeon with magic, and there's not really much here that can do much more damage or more damage reduction than what I've already got. And unfortunately, we can't get to some of the better the runes. Like I can't get some of the deeper runes. We need to level up. We need mining and rune crafting and wood cutting. I need all of those to level up as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to go through this dungeon with as much damage reduction in first. This is melee. And protection of the forest, immune to melee and ranged, and immune to curses. So we can't do curses, which I'm not trying to do curses anyway, but and actually I wanted to put what was I going to put up here? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. And this is, I got to get past this. I have got to get past this, and we've got to get something going on the non-combat skills that gets me moving forward because I need wood cutting and I need mining. At the very least, I need levels into both of those. So this is 420. We're good on damage here. The big concern is going to be stuff coming in, the amount of damage coming in. And I have a feeling that I probably want to take, I like that attack interval, though. I have a feeling I want to put more damage reduction on, because we may need it. But the problem is I'm kind of running out of stuff that has more damage reduction than what I've already got. So if things get really dicey in here, and I hope they don't, but that's also why I'm running Incinerate, because it doesn't miss. So I'll bring you back here in a little bit, because there's half a dozen monsters to go before we get to the final boss. So I'll bring you back here in a second. Okay, I am bringing you back for the final mob before the final boss. I like this decision. So I went and got the Burning Madness ring and glove. I'm glad I did that, because this is just tossing tons of burning damage on here. Hopefully this continues forward with the final boss. If I remember right, this final boss heals up or something like that. Like you have to out DPS it and it's tough. I like the fact that I've taken the faster attack speed. Let's see, this thing does... Oh, we're good. We're so good. This thing doesn't do any damage. I've been stunning a lot, so while these things are stunned and getting burned down, they're not hurting me. I know this has got some stacks of stuff up here that gives a little bit more damage taken and stuff like that, but it hasn't really been an issue. And I'm so far over the damage cap, I could probably idle this, to be honest with you. I don't think I want to at the moment, but I probably could. This has actually not been nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I kind of expected... I guess I was expecting the lightning one, which we've already beaten that, haven't we? I don't remember. I've kind of lost track. All right, this dungeon's over with. That's done. Ooh, we get rune crafting and mining. Well, we're taking mining, and we're taking mining, and we're going to stop for a second. I think I want crafting in this case. I think I'm going to go with herblore, and I want township to go up, and we get wood cutting. Oh my god, that is huge. That unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. So what's the next dungeon we've got? The Necromancer's Palace. I think it was the Lightning Region that I was thinking of. That was the one that I thought was going to be. Yeah. So I don't remember the Necro Palace either. I know we get all this Necro stuff out of it. All right, so that dungeon was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I was sweating that one. I totally forgot that you had to go through that with a specific style, but we're good. We've got, let's see, rune crafting still locked out, but wood cutting, I can go ahead and get the next one. Mining, oh my god, I can go into, what do we get? We get out to 116, so that means we get Divinite. So we can create anything in the game now. Well, within reason. The big thing is we're going to have iridium and palladium, so that means I can upgrade all my melee gear. And we can get augite, we can get the Aricha, because I think I need that for a agility thing. If we can get smithing up to divinite and stuff, I don't really even care. Getting the iridium and palladium is great, because that means we can upgrade and get better melee gear. And getting wood cutting up means that we can get a lot better... what do we get out to here? We get out to 116, which is basically everything but the carrion body. Oh man, that makes me happy. And we didn't get, 116. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. So I can upgrade all my ranged gear. I can upgrade all of my, well, a decent chunk of the melee gear. It's not going to be everything. It's only going to be, I don't think we can do any augite. So it's all the corundum gear, but that's better gear than what I have now. So all of this is going to get, well, the plate legs and boots, I don't know if I want to upgrade those gloves just yet or not. But anyway, that is huge. So, you know what? I think I want to work on mining first. Let's see. This is going to give me a lot of XP. So I think I'm going to go off into mining for the moment. And let's see. What else can we put on this? We can put the lantern on. I don't want to switch the boots out just yet. Yeah, that's going to be great. So, that went way smoother than I thought it was going to. So anyway, I'm a happy camper. That will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.